Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas Songwriter Association Virtual Global Songwriter Showcase. This is our first show for the year 2022. We've got a good lineup for you today. We got Joe Pafume from out there in the state of West Texas. And then we got Stephen Troum. He's a doctor here in town, rock and roll star also. And then we got a good buddy of mine who is living up in Oklahoma now, Buck Owen. Not Buck Owen. I did that before, didn't I? He's better than Buck Owen. Buck Morgan. Buck Morgan, actually, he used to be the president of this organization. And he's gonna wind up the show, but get started here. Get my thing out. Okay.
Don't forget TK.
Did I mention TK? Yeah, TK Brown comes after TK Brown. She's one of our rising stars, young lady up in Gun Barrel City. She's the star of the show, actually. These other guys, they're just kind of warm up acts for her. Not really. They're all stars in their own minds. So so anyway, I want to give you Joe Pafume here.
Put the shovel down.
Okay, Joe, we're ready. Okay.
I is here.
Play us some songs, Joe. Is it cold out there in West Texas?
Yes. Are we going?
You're going.
I ain't no long. There you go. I was in the wrong key. I ain't no long, tall Texas. That don't mean a thing at all. I ain't no long, tall Texan, but I'm here to tell y'all. When I start playing Lord, I'm feeling 10 feet tall. I play no guitar or put a fiddle in my hand. If there's a microphone, then you know I'm your man. With the music from country or Texas swing, that's my thing. I play that old Bob Will. Don't know much Crosby, still tonight. Old Jimmy Rogers, old Hank, anything by Cash. Now I might be from the city, but I sure like Conway Twitty. Play some music from the swamp, play down some sweet country sound. If you want to dance, I'll play as long as you're around. Any place there's a jam, know that's where I'll be found. I ain't no long tall Texan, but I'm here to tell you all. Ain't no long tall Texan, that don't mean a thing at all. Cause when I start playing y'all, we gonna have us a ball. That's one down anyway. You know, one thing that kept me from doing this when I was young is the cost involved, the emotional cost.
The emotional cost. All right.
Yeah, 'cause chasing a dream is harder than it seems. The cost you pay along the way, chasing fame to get your name in bright light, often cause pain. You work long days on the road, such a heavy load. She works at home to raise your family, all to chase a dream. When the car breaks down in some faraway town, trouble comes at home. When your lady feels down, the miles keep you apart. It takes a toll on your heart. You work long days on the road, such a heavy load. She works at home to raise your family, all to chase a dream, chasing a dream is harder than it seems. The cost you pay along the way, chasing things to get your name in bright light, comes with a very heavy price. I live in West Texas in a little small town, and every time I come home, I pass by some derelict houses, and it made me think about it, and I came up with this. There's a broken. I got to get the right key because I wrote it in C, but that's too low for me. There's a broken rocker on the porch. The ground is overgrown with weeds. The old tree swing is gone. The place looks so forlorn, but it's still home sweet home to me. It's a place of childhood memory where I play among the cedar trees. Place is looking bad. Folks would say how sad, but it's still home sweet home to me. This is here, my daddy brought his wife, while they raised a little family. Daddy worked hard every day. Mama taught us kids to pray. And it's still home sweet home to me. Now I can't pass this old hometown of mine without thinking of all the times I dreamed of growing up one day to move away. She knew things and places along the way. How many times I passed this old hometown of mine, a tear comes to my eye as I pass by, and it's still home sweet home to me, and it will always be home sweet home to me. Woke up this morning, walked out my door. I hit the highway, made that motor roar. Then I heard that highway sound. Oh Lord, what's going down? Got the blues, buzzing on a highway blues. Oh Lord, I got this broke down highway. A cloud came up and started blowing around. Then the rain started coming down. I got the blues, stranded on the highway blues. Oh Lord, I got them broke down highway. I grabbed my cell, called my home, strange voice answered the telephone. I got the blues, stranded on the highway blues. Oh Lord, I got them broke down highway blues. I told the dude put my baby on. He said, me and your baby soon be gone. I got the blues, stranded on the highway blues. Oh Lord, I got them broke down highway. I got the blues with someone else was in my shoes. Oh Lord, I got got them broke down highway blues. Now where do I go? Trying to get the woods up on my tablet. My tablet's not there. It comes. Give me a minute to pull up some words here, because although I wrote them, I don't know them.
I understand.
That's terrible. All that work to write these things and I don't learn them.
That's what it's like being a songwriter.
Can't find it.
I thought he was just a carpenter when I married him.
Yeah. That'll learn you, won't it?
Of course, you can say anything and no one will know it because if it's right or wrong because you wrote it.
All right, I got to turn my back to this thing so I can see what I'm doing. Give me a minute and I'll do what I'm doing. Yeah, a lot of guys write about the fact that they lost somebody. I've been 52 years trying to lose someone. She keeps hanging around.
All right, well, yeah, I got you.
Now, baby's always with me, no matter where I go. I'm about here at home. I never am alone. Now she fills my life with purpose, gives me reason to go on. No matter how long I live, she'll be my only one. In my heart there's no more room for any other child. She'll always be my one true love, my buddy and my pal. Don't bother trying to pick me up with any other girl. The little gal's the only one I'll ever give away. She's my love, my life, she's my ever loving wife. This purpose, yeah, fills my life with joy. My mother to our girl, she's also my best friend. When she came into my life, I put the love came to an end. That's that one. Now I got to see if I can find something else to play. Oh, give me that catalog and I'll be all right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sophie.
Oh,
Tried to run over Sophie's nose.
There we go. Finally, took you long enough, didn't it? Not working. I got one more here. Hang on. This is coming.
I hope so.
I gotta close this window. I'll find another one. Oh. We'll try this one here. This is the funeral song. So get out your handkerchief. You make me blue, the things you do, till I'm lost without you. You make me crazy, gal, the things you do. At times I'm mad, at times I'm sad. Wonder why you treat me so bad. You make me crazy, gal, the things you do. I'm so glad I'm your man. And you start to bat your eyes. That's the one thing, God, I can't abide. I gotta turn, hide my eyes. Won't let you see me cry. You make me crazy, girl. The things you do. You know, at times I'm up. Sometimes I'm down, but when you give me the runaround, I gotta stop and pick my heart up off the ground. You make me do things you do, till I'm lost without you. You make me crazy, gal, the things you do. Why do you do the things you do? Because I love you. Anyway, everybody gonna wind tongue tonight. This is another one of them bar songs.
Really?
We don't do bar songs, Joe.
You know, why not?
I'm joking.
Oh, you're out of luck then later.
Why not? Got to do bar songs once in a while,
Oh,
Tom.
yeah. That's the only kind of songs there are.
Yeah. Sitting at a small table in a bar room. A bottle of wine and got before me. Sound of laughter around me. A place full of people and you say I'm alone. A lifetime of memories sit before me. The one time she said we were through. The first time we went dancing, then she had a newborn baby. I don't come here now to get her. My one true love, she's all I'll ever need. You think I'm here alone, 'cause it looks like a table for one. By the music from the old jukebox might make you say, calm down. And girl, one thing time she came into view. It's a memory that doesn't make me blue. First time I saw her cry, the years that so quickly passed by. I've no need to lose her memory. Not even death can take my lady from me. And I'll always cherish her memory. I need to work on that one, but
what?
I'm not responsible for where they come out.
Really?
Yeah. If you wanted perfect, you shouldn't have called me.
One more song, that's it.
One more song and that's it.
That's it,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, they're bringing out the hook.
Yeah, bring out the hook. We got to get the doctor up here.
Today might be the last time I see you again. As time marches on, simply lose my friend. Okay, bring me closer to the end. It happens every day. We just don't know when. Now this may be the very last time we will hug. But when we were young, it really brought a shrug. The memories we shared will never pass away. So let us treasure each passing day. Don't let a day pass without a smile on your face. Never treat life as just another day. Don't be shy to let her loving wife. I'm so glad you came into my life. We come into this world scared and alone. As time goes by, we make it our own. Filled with family and friends, no longer on our own. A handshake, a little kiss, we just moving along. So when you're feeling sad and down, life brings you frown. Just remember this song. Thank you for having me, Harry.
Well, thank you,
I
Joe.
hope you all enjoyed them.
I always enjoy your music, and thank you for being part of our New Year's Day show. You helped me kick off a good year, I hope.
Appreciate that.
So there's a Joe Pafume, folks, and now we've got a doctor coming up. This guy, if you got anything wrong with your fingers or your hand, your thumb, or anything like that, he could fix it. Dr. Stephen Troum, and he's also a rock and roll player, and he's got a CD, and he's got a band, and I think when he gets up on the stage, these young ladies are starting to throw things up on the stage there at him now. I don't know.
Not quite there yet.
Well,
but
I don't know. I don't know. You're on the radio.
we are on the radio.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, I have a band. The band is the Traumatics. Our next show is at Lola's Trailer Park in Fort Worth on Friday the 14th. The show starts at 8. We're headlining, so we don't actually go on till later. So we'll be on probably around 10. But it'll be a fun night. But most importantly, if you're on Instagram, please follow us at Traumatics on Instagram. The more followers we can get, the better. As Harry said, yeah, we've been on the radio, and I'll sing one of the songs here. We have a Christmas song that got on the radio. It's past Christmas, so I'm not going to make you endure that. But KXT radio and KTCU radio have been playing our stuff lately. So it's been pretty cool. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to start off with a song called Boulevard, which is my lament for the generic sameness of suburban America. Driving down the boulevard, hard to tell just where we are. All these signs, they look the same as the town from which we came. But I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. No, I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. That's gonna last. Shoot. Traffic and construction zones, zombies driving on their phones, fast food banks and discount stores, no different than the town before. This place has no identity, no individuality. But I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. No, I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. That's gonna last. Shoot. I'm driving down the line, don't know what I'll find. I don't care what you think of me, you can stay behind. You can stay behind. Shoot. Can't escape the boulevard, focusing is getting hard. All these towns, they look the same, I don't even know their names. But I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. No, I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. That's gonna last. Shoot. All right, thank you.
Wait a minute.
There they are.
There they are. You got some fans.
I guess one of these days they'll invent virtual panties and stuff to throw up on virtual stages, right?
I think those are called what do they call them? Tokens or not non-fungible or fungible.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that.
Just throw up some Bitcoin or something.
Yeah, something.
All right, this next one, Changing Backgrounds, is a nice romantic song about being on the beach with that someone special. It's called Mellow Down. The sun's gone down, a breeze blows past. A man on the moon, he ain't moving so fast. Waves brush onto the beach. The stars are so bright, they seem within reach. And we're feeling peaceful, sweet serenity. I can feel your heart beating as I hold you close to me. Let's mellow down. gentle night sound. Let's mellow down, 'cause I want you to know I'll always be around. The tide's coming in, reflecting the light from the moon up above on a warm summer night. Lying together with our feet in the sand, I look in your eyes and we understand, and we're feeling peaceful, sweet serenity. I can feel your heart beating as I hold you close to me. Let's mellow down to the gentle night sound. Let's mellow down, 'cause I want you to know I'll always be around. Yes, I will. There was a time when the sea was churning and our backs were turning, but we held the line and you're still mine. Feeling your touch, the warmth of your skin, it's not as warm as the warmth within. We're in love and we both know. I'll take your hand and I won't let go. And we're feeling peaceful, sweet serenity. I can feel your heart beating as I hold you close to me. Let's mellow down to the gentle night sound. Let's mellow down, 'cause I want you to know I'll always be around. Yes, I will. Thank you. All right. So this one is called Blood on My Knees. And actually, we just got this one back. We went to the studio and recorded this professionally. I just got the masters back. And so after a couple of little tweaks, I think we're going to get ready to release this on all the digital media and stuff, along with our other stuff that's already released. So go check us out on Spotify and iTunes also. Again, Traumatics. Like my t-shirt. All right. Blood on My Knees, a song about abandonment and despair. I don't care if you tell me I'm not the one you want forever. I don't care if you watch me burn down to the ground. I'll crawl away from you with blood on my knees to break free. So you got married too soon, had a couple of kids, but there is no religion that can change what we did. So crawl away crawl away from me with blood on your knees to break free. To break free. I thought I was tough, but it wasn't enough. For the day I lost faith in love. Now I'm on my knees. On my knees. I guess you knew all along that the path you chose was wrong. But the damage that you've done has left me too far gone. So crawl away from you with blood on my knees to break free. To break free. Thank you. All right. We're going to have a little fun with this one.
Is this that bar song?
Yeah, this is that bar song I warned you about.
All right.
I kind of gave you a taste of it at the open mic this
Okay.
past week.
Yeah.
But I don't know what was going on. I'm generally kind of a rock guy, but I was sitting on the couch with my guitar, flipping through channels on TV, and I saw some World War I footage, and then I saw a soccer game in Europe where everyone on one side of the stadium was like singing the same song, and I'm like, that reminded me of the old time like Irish or English pub songs where everyone's hoisting their glasses and singing the same song, and I'm like, you know what? I went ahead and wrote one of those right there on the couch. So this is it. It's not my typical genre, but what I did was I went ahead and put the chorus up here behind me. So all of you at home, if you want to sing along with the chorus, it'd be pretty cool. Anyway, it's called Raise Your Glass, or also known as our favorite drinking song. And I'll start us off with the chorus. Raise your glass, here's mud in your eye. Drink your pint down, then spit in the sky. For tomorrow we might all die, so raise your glasses high. Raise your glasses high. A fine little lass is waiting for me up on a cliff in a shack by the sea. She downs stout ale each day that I'm gone, while singing our favorite drinking song. Oh, raise your glass, here's blood in your eye. Drink your pint down and spit in the sky. For tomorrow we might all die, so raise your glass up high. Raise your glass up high. Gunfire crackling, bombs in the air. I run toward the front line, all on a dare, shooting at bastards that did us all wrong, while singing our favorite drinking song. Oh, oh, come on, raise your glass, there's mud in your eye. Drink your pint down and spit in the sky. For tomorrow we might all die, so raise your glass up high. Raise your glass up high. Down on my knees, blood on my chest. I promised you, Mom, I tried my best. Here at the end, I knew all along I'd be singing our favorite drinking song. Oh, So raise your glass up high, raise your glass up high, raise your glass up high. All right. I hope that will be sung in pubs in Europe from here on out. So we'll see. I may have to go focus on like novelty songs or something. I don't know. All right, so as we kind of alluded before, we had a couple of songs on the radio. One was a Christmas song. But then the other one is this song. It's called You Hurt Me First. And what's kind of cool is the band first released the song on June 10th of 2021. And then KTCU played it on the radio on, I believe it was December 10th, exactly 6 months later. We made it on the radio with that song on their local show. Now, we'll be releasing this on the 14th, along with our show at Lola's. Heard me first. Sitting on my bed, looking out my window, I see you walk by. I remember the good times we had. You look my way, but pretend not to see. I know you're thinking that your time with me was sad. You never forgave me for hurting you. Maybe you should know that you hurt me first. You said that I made you feel so blue, but you didn't know that I felt worse, 'cause you hurt me first. Sitting in a bar, drinking a beer, I turn around 'cause the voice I hear is yours. Don't want to you, don't know what to say, so I get up, make my way for the door. You never forgave me for hurting you. So maybe you should know that you hurt me first. You said that I made you feel so blue, but you didn't know that I felt worse. You said you were mine, you didn't know that. I knew you were lying to me. Behind my back, thought I was blind to another guy, but the whole time I could see. I could see. Games you played, nobody won. I let you go, said that we were through. And you like to think that I did you wrong, but maybe you'll realize that all along it was you. It was you. You never forgave me for hurting you. Maybe you should know that you hurt me first. You said that I made you feel so blue, but you didn't know that I felt worse, 'cause you hurt me first. Yeah, you hurt me first. right. Actually misspoke. That wasn't the song on the radio. I'm going to play that in a little bit. But that is the song we're releasing on the 14th. All right. This next song is called Should Have Kissed You. And it sort of goes back to high school or college days when you were hanging out with someone that you might have been able to hook up with, but you chickened out because we're all kind of young and scared and stupid at some time. But it's also a metaphor for any missed opportunities in life. I missed you. I could have had you. I should have just reached out and grabbed you. But I missed you, I should have kissed you. I should have just kissed you. Somehow we found ourselves alone after partying and driving you home. And I was blown away when you asked if I would stay. So we lay there side by side, but all we did was talk all night. You were probably wondering too, why didn't make a move on you? I missed you, I could have had you. I should have just reached out and grabbed you. But I missed you, I should have kissed you. I should have just kissed you. I was young, I was scared. I was not mentally prepared. And I was so afraid that you must turn me away. We might have been such a hit, but I was nervous and I couldn't commit. But not a day goes by yet that I don't have a little regret. I missed you, I could have had you. I should have just reached out and grabbed you. But I missed you, I should have kissed you. I should have just kissed you. Let my opportunity slip. Blew my chance and missed my ship. If I could go back and do it again, we would be much more than friends. Friends, friends. I missed you, I could have had you. I should have just reached out and grabbed you. But I missed you, I should have kissed you. I should have just kissed you. I should have just freaking kissed you. But I missed you, I should have kissed you. All right, should have kissed you. That is available on Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music. All right. This is the song that was on the radio, except it was a full band version versus the singer-songwriter version you're about to hear. It's called Rocket in Flight. Say I gotta get on track, but I'm on the attack and I'm not looking back. You say I need to see the light, but it's already in sight, 'cause I'm a rocket in flight. I wanna see the night, watch the stars burn bright, touch a satellite. I'm a rocket in flight. I'm a rocket in flight. Watch me burn. You say I gotta take it slow, but you don't know just how fast I can grow. And you say I got to come on down, but you don't know what I found up here flying around. I wanna see the night, watch the stars burn bright, touch a satellite, 'cause I'm a rocket in flight. I'm a rocket in flight. Watch me burn, burn so bright. Aye, 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 aye. I wanna see the night, watch the stars burn bright, touch a satellite, 'cause I'm a rocket in flight. I'm a rocket in flight. Watch me light up the night. I'm a rocket in flight. All right.
Do one more song.
Do one more.
Encore.
Encore, encore. All right. Let's do. Let's do this one. This one is called. I should have the appropriate background too. This one is called Cross That Line, and it's about meeting the right person, but at the wrong time. This is like a time warp behind me, in case you're not sure. Layla is a girl, her name's like a song. I feel so bad 'cause what we're doing is wrong, but I like her. I think she likes me too. But there's another that I cannot hide, and the guilt is building up inside, and I'm not exactly sure what to do. Layla is understanding and cool. To lose her, I'd be a fool, but the price caused so much pain. And I would rather be hurt myself than to hurt someone else. It's a problem, only I'm to blame. And she keeps running around my mind, and I wonder, should we cross that line? Guess I'll have this problem for a long, long time. Long, long time. Should we be friends or should we date? I try to move but I hesitate, 'cause I'm not exactly sure what we are. I say yes, but maybe no. I shouldn't stay, but I won't go. And I hope that I haven't gone too far. But it feels good and it feels right And she knows that I can stay all night, and I nod my head when she asks me if I'm sure. And in the morning when I wake, I wonder if I made a big mistake, but I smile, though I don't know what for. And she keeps running around my mind, and I wonder, should we cross that line? Guess I'll have this problem for a long, long time. Long, long time. All right.
Okay, clap, 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 clap. Hang on here, just hang on.
Thank you, Harry.
My clapper went away. Right
Guess you
here.
got to do emergency substitution, huh?
Yeah, here you go. A well-deserved applause. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Dallas Songwriter Association. It's been fun.
Happy New Year, and all that stuff. And TK has COVID. I just got the word, so I'm gonna do her set. So anyway, here I go. Thank you, Steve. Hang on here. Let me get my thing up here. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Buck, I see there's Buck. I don't know if he knows this or not. I tried to get him to do this, but I'm gonna do this. My name's Harry. I'm the host. I get to fill in when somebody doesn't show up. TK's got COVID, she said. So anyway, I'm gonna do this and Buck, and then Buck will follow me. So here we go. His hair wouldn't touch his ears if he combed it straight down. And you better duck if you ever see him frown. He's got a dang good tan, but it stops right below his neck. First word his mother ever heard him say is, heck, he's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. Every redneck mother and daddy's pride and joy. He's a hell raiser, but he'll make one hell of a man. 'Cause he's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. Now he's gonna join the army where he'll finish his GED. For concerts in the park, he likes beer with Velveeta cheese. He's a chip-kicking, two-stepping, girl chousing son of a gun. But he'll do like his daddy and only give his heart to one. He's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. Every redneck mother and daddy's pride and joy. He's a hell raiser, but he'll make one hell of a man. 'Cause he's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. But if you're a single young lady and you're looking for true romance, and you've tried so hard but can't find it, well, honey, give this boy a chance. He's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. Every redneck mother and daddy's pride and joy. He's a hell raiser, but he'll make one hell of a man. He's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. He's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. Redneck. Okie dokie. Hey, that applaud for me too if I push that button. Walking with my honey, North Park Mall. She's just a little thing, so I keep my steps small. Pretty soon I knew I was in the wrong gear. She was way up yonder, she was heading for Sears. 2-speed, woman blues. Well, I hollered and I yelled, I did my best to catch her. As soon as I got up there, I slid right past her. She turned the corner, I knew that I had lost her. Good Lord, didn't mean for me to be a shopper. 2-speed, woman blues. She's too slow, too fast, I can't keep up, she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast, then she hits the brakes and comes in last. 2-speed, woman blues. Well, last night she said, I need a slow hand. I said, hello, darling, I'm your man. Well, every feller knows how this story ended. As soon as I was done, she was just beginning. 2-speed, woman blues. She's too slow, too fast, I can't keep up, she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast, then she hits the brakes and comes in last. 2-speed, woman blues. She's too slow, too fast, I can't keep up, she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast, then she hits the brakes and comes in last. 2-speed, woman blues. Well, last night she said, oh, that's the wrong verse, that was the second verse. Here we go again. Well, where we go from here is anybody's guess. I say no, she says yes. I say yes, she says no. I guess that's just how true love goes. 2-speed, woman blues. She's too slow, too fast, I can't keep up, she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast, then she hits the brakes and comes in last. 2-speed, woman blues. 2-speed, woman blues. 2-speed, woman blues. Buck Morgan is here because I can hear him in the background. I'm going to put you on mute. We do that to each other, you know, sometimes just for the hell of it. Clovis, New Mexico. Holiday Inn Lounge. Circa 1975. Fast women. Slow gin. Beat up jukebox. Good friends. Traveling salesman telling dirty jokes. Poor boy heaven, it's a watering hole. Lady bartender, full of wit, cuss like a sailor. She says, kiss my grits. When she leans over, can't help but look. Spend your money, but you can't touch. Long haul trucker, rigs right outside, looking for a lady, looking for a ride. Fat ass rancher, telling fat ass lies to a black haired woman with clear blue eyes. Feed your cowboy with a big old grin on a feed yard pony, just rides right in Nobody knows if they should run or sit. Then some joker hollers, hey, make that horse talk. Fast women, slow gin, beat up jukebox, good friends, traveling salesman, telling dirty jokes. Poor boy heaven, it's a watering hole. Nervous couple out on the floor, slow dancing a fast song, eyeing the door. She knows exactly what's on his mind. Will he get lucky come closing time? Fast women, slow gin, beat up jukebox, good friends, traveling salesman, telling dirty jokes. Poor boy heaven, it's a watering hole. Thank you very much. And James Pappas, if you're listening to the show or if you ever see this videotape, I'm playing this here guitar I bought from you. I love it. I love it. So it's a Guild F50. It's old, about 1970 something. Anyway, how am I doing, Buck? he's practicing the song. He's the next one. I got another Holiday Inn song. Let's see how this one goes. He was a salesman, had a company car, covered all of New Mexico. He could make a cold call on the devil himself, knew every little rule of the road. But it's a downer when you're an out-of-towner, gotta spend a lot of nights alone. On the evening in question is in his room resting at the Albuquerque Green and Gold. He was staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never had a hesitation when he made his reservation, no surprising at the Holiday Inn. He was staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even took a down and outer, though the traffic it was louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. She was a brave little honey, saved her money, she was taking a trip on her own. But she heard a lot of stories from her girlfriend Lori about the traveling men she had known. So she took a can of mace when she checked into the place she had guaranteed a month ago. Feeling a little nervous, called room service, afraid to venture out in the cold. She was staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never had a hesitation when she made a reservation, no surprising at the Holiday Inn. She was staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even took a down and outer, though the traffic it was louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. Well, you never would have figured the way things were, the two of them would ever meet. But room 102 and room 103 had that little door there in between. She got up to get a drink, couldn't find the sink, then she opened up the wrong dang door. When she quit yelling, he commenced to sell it. Ain't no need to tell you more. Now they are staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never have a hesitation when they make their reservation. No surprising at the Holiday Inn. They are staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even take a down and outer, though the traffic it is louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. Wait a minute. Always stay at the Holiday Inn. Thank you very much. How much time I got here? Okay. I'm going to play a song. I don't do the harmonic on this song. I'm playing this song for Bobby Dallas over there. He may be watching. He's supposed to be watching. Let's see. Let's do it like this. This is called, I think he's the only one that likes this song. I'm going to play it for Bobby. It's called Two Times Again. First time she kissed him, best looking guy she'd ever seen. He said he would never leave her. She was eager to believe. He left her for another. She took him back again. Little did she know how that first love would end. Two times again. Two times again. That's how her heartache begins. Two times again. Two times again. It happened. Her heart was broken. Then it happened again. Next time she saw him, it was no different than before. There he was, knocking on her door. I'll tell you, I'll spare you all the details. It really is a sin, the way that same fella broke her heart again. Two times again. Two times again. That's how her heartache begins. Two times again. Two times again. It happened. Her heart was broken. Then it happened again. There is no happy ending, but with luck her heart will heal. night begins to time again, to time again. It happened. Her heart was broken. Then it happened again. Then it happened again. And again and again it happened. It happened. Okay. So all I got to do is push a button to get them to applaud for me. Okay, let's see here. And I've got another. This is a Holiday Inn song too. Some of it is at the grain bin up in Garden City, Kansas, but a lot of Holiday Inn, different places. But in dirty old bars, you know, the kind of places your mama never told you never play in. Did your mother ever do that, Buck? My mother saw me practicing the guitar one day. She said, "Son, I don't mind you learn to play the guitar, but said you just got to promise one thing. Said you won't just don't play in them dirty old bars." And so I said, "Where are they, Mom?" I wanted to be sure that I knew which ones I was supposed to play in. Anyway, that wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. We got to respect our moms, isn't that right, Buck? Yes. Here we go. Well, I was sitting in this bar and I saw this old codger putting a move on a lady less than half his age. When she walked away, I said, "Grandpa, isn't she a little too young for you?" Well, he looked at me and grinned. Then he said, "The older I get, the younger I need them. The broker I get, the richer I treat them. The slower I get, the harder I chase them. I'm a world-class dirty old man. If I see a gal I think's real pretty, I make my move, I get bold and flirty. If I strike out, I go ugly early. I'm a world-class dirty old man. I'm a dirty old man. Catch 'em when I can. Proud of what I am. I'm a world-class dirty old man." Then he really started to bragging. He said, "If it gets late, the bar ain't hopping, and the only gal there's a lady that's mopping. Heck, I ain't proud. It's too late for shopping. I'm a world-class dirty old man. And if the day should come, my parts quit working, and I can't make love without it hurting, I'll grin and bear it and keep on flirting. I'm a world-class dirty old man. I'm a dirty old man. Catch 'em when I can. Proud of what I am. I'm a world-class dirty old man." When I can, proud of what I am. I'm a world-class dirty old man. 'Cause the older I get, the younger I need 'em. The broker I get, the richer I treat 'em. The slower I get, the harder I chase 'em. I'm a world-class dirty old man. Yeah, the older I get, the younger I need 'em. The broker I get, the richer I treat 'em. The slower I get, the harder I chase 'em. I'm a world-class dirty old man. and that's the truth. So, young ladies, y'all keep your distance. I might grab you. Hey, Buck, I think I got time for one more, then we'll get you up here. Uno more. I'm having fun, actually, so I don't get to do this all that often. Find the right thumb pick. This is a thumb pick song right here, folks, you know. There she is right there. Oop. One little drink, it'll warm you up. One more, it's one too much. It looks like water, it has no taste. Cross your eyes, fall on your face. There's never been no stronger stuff. 109 is proof enough. You better read that label, the warning's clear. When you get drunk, don't get drunk on Everclear. It'll melt your cup, your plastic spoon. Strike a match, it goes boom. When you wake up down on the floor, it'll melt your name off your front door. There's never been no stronger stuff. 109 is proof enough. You better read that label, the warning's clear. When you get drunk, don't get drunk on Everclear. There's never been no stronger stuff. 109 is proof enough. You better read that label, the warning's clear. When you get drunk, don't get drunk on Everclear. She took my house, she took my car, she took my job, my old guitar. She took my dog, I can't remember its name. Purple Jesus on my brain. There's never been no stronger stuff. 109 is proof enough. You better read that label, the warning's clear. When you get drunk, don't get drunk on Everclear. Your life will suck if you get drunk on Everclear. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. This has been a public service announcement. Thank you very much, and I want to wish you a very happy new year. How about that? Okay. Buck, I done all the damage I can do. I'll get me some applause here. Thank all you folks, and I bet you there's some folks out there within earshot range of that song that's probably suffering from a Everclear hangover this morning. I want to introduce y'all to one of my best buddies right here. This is Buck Morgan right here, past president of the Dallas Songwriter Association. Buck, you got your sound on? There
How am I sounding? There we go.
You're sounding good. I tell you what. Are you all limbered up?
Good deal. I'm limbered up. I think I got it plugged in better. I think the guitar and the vocal will be a lot better balanced
Okay, well,
than what we thought.
I'm gonna take myself off of here. You're gonna have the whole screen on by yourself.
Oh, don't leave me, Harry.
This Buck Morgan, he's way up there in Oklahoma now, up there in the north. Is it southeast corner or northeast corner?
Southeast.
Southeast.
I'm in the pretty part of Oklahoma. Lots of hills and rivers and lakes and trees. And trouble, too. You can get in trouble up here if you want to.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't want to do that. Well,
But since what I got here?
Yeah, what you got for us today?
I thought maybe we'd do some Buck Morgan songs. That sound okay?
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I think that's a requirement. So,
it is really good to start the new year off with you, Harry. I am very happy New Year, buddy. Let's have a good one.
Happy New Year to you. You bet. That's gonna be what's gonna be our best year.
I saw a thing the other day. I was listening to this program, and this guy was talking about how his life had gotten stressful. And he said, he went to the doctor and he said, "Doctor, I see a baby, I start to cry because of its potential. And I'll see a young person and I'll start to cry because of its spirit." And the doctor said, what you got is that incontinent eyelid. I can give you something for it. And I think I'm kind of in the same way. Sometimes my eyelids are a little incontinent. So I'll try to not get too emotional here with my emotional songs.
We'll edit them out. we'll edit them out, yeah.
I'll get some tattoos going down my cheeks.
Commercial break or something like that. Okay, it's all yours.
You might want to get Alan Larson to help you. He's done makeovers for my face a few times. So I'm in Oklahoma now. And I'm living with my mom. That doesn't sound good, but it actually is, because she is some kind of woman. In fact, she inspired this song. You made me smile again last night, just when I thought I never would. It's a gift you have, making things right in my world. So God bless Alexander Bell. Now I have someone I can tell. Guardian angels are hard to find. I have to share you, but I don't mind. You're a comfort bringer, a telephone line ringer, my carrier, a choice. You make everything better with the sound of your voice. First Bell got Watson on the line. Now I can reach you anytime. Angel wings, still hard to find. I have to share you, but I don't mind. Sinking deeper into blue. Once again I turn to you. Circumstances of my own choice. I doubt to hear my mother's voice. You're a comfort bringer, a telephone line ringer, my carrier of choice. You make everything better with the sound of your voice. You're a comfort bringer, a telephone line ringer, my carrier choice. You make everything better with the sound of your voice. Thank you, Mom. For me? Oh, too much, too much. I like that AT&T commercial with the woman with the big hands. I wish I had some big hands here. Woo! Thank you, Harry. It seems like, so I'm kind of, I'm not on Social Security yet, but I could be. And I'm going through a bit of a life change up here in Oklahoma. It's not the first time I've been in this rodeo.
Is this male menopause?
It goes along with the incontinent tear duct. And there's a few other things that go with that too. So you can make your list if you want to. I wrote this song thinking about a sister and a brother-in-law. Then I realized a lot of it was about me. TVs blare in separate rooms. A telephone rings, but it's not for me. It's time for bed. We haven't spoken. Not really. These two rooms have no doors. Na 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 na. But our hearts are locked away. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. I remember when you tried. I met your smile with a sneer. We were doomed from the start. We snuffed that candle out. These two rooms have no doors. Na 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 na. But our hearts are locked away. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. Thank you, thank you.
Is that the tear duct acting up?
Where's my hanky?
Yeah.
I may have to dab a little bit here. At least
You know, I had
this.
I grew up Southern Baptist, you know, and at the end of every church service, they try to save you, you know, particularly if they're having a revival, you know, there's a evangelist up there preaching, and then the preacher is down front, and he's looking to see everybody that he thinks it might be moved, but is ready to be saved, you know. And I was like in junior high, and I standing beside Charles Walton, and he was he was one of my buddies, and it was crowded because it was a revival and everything. We were over there in the center of the pew, you know, people on both sides of us, and his eyes were getting red and everything, and the brother Martin saw him, and he comes out and walks up the aisle, and then comes down the pew. Excuse me, you know, excuse me. He gets over there and puts his arm around Charles, and he says something in Charles' ears, and I heard Charles tell him, said, "I have a cold." Hey, excuse me. He walked on back, went back. Charles didn't get saved that night. So anyway,
We have a prayer request for a cold. There's a cold out there.
Anyway, I don't know if he ever got saved properly or not. But anyway,
As a disappointed preacher.
Next time if I ever see him again, I'll ask him about that. Okay.
Left a lasting impression.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but I did anyway, didn't I? So
it's your show, man. That's what makes it special. I really, like I've said 1,000 times, I feel like we're on a radio program. It's Harry Hewlett's outreach program or whatever it is, but I have a blast.
A radio program with an audience of 3.
Yeah, like Judy Garland never did worry about the crowd when they were going to have a show. Let's do a show. They just always had 40, 50, 200 people show up, In reality, it's 3 or 4 folks here.
Maybe your mom. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So there's a little bit of a U-Haul redux, I guess, if I'm using that term correctly. This song references a U-Haul, and then just this past September, as I was transitioning into my Oklahoma phase, the same girl who's spoken about in this song shows up to anchor me and to let me know that what I'm doing is right, and to assist me in moving from Texas to Oklahoma. And she was with me as we pulled that U-Haul up here. It's like, okay, we've U-Hauled enough. I hope we don't U-Haul anymore. Left you behind the very last time. Said goodbye to Georgia and my peace of mind. Bent low to kiss you behind the U-Haul. You said you'd ride, I said I'd call. Pull out on the highway, I check my mirrors. Objects are closer than they appear. Out on the highway, emotions are clearer. Objects are closer than they appear. The miles come between us, and time zones change. When I finally call you, your voice sounds strange. But I'm still your father, you're my little girl. I dug a well in sadness, only love can fill. Yeah. I'm still your father, you're my little girl. I dug a well in sadness that together we can fill with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. We can fill it with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. We can fill it with love. I'm still your father. You're my little girl. I dug a well in sadness that together we can fill with love. Pull on to the highway. I check my mirrors. Objects are closer than they appear. Out on the highway, emotions are clearer. Objects are closer than they appear. Objects are closer than they appear.
You know what?
What's that?
I bet you U-Haul has been involved in a significant number of divorces. I bet that's part of the business. They probably have statistics on it.
They have a divorce division, you know.
Yeah. Every time I see a single guy hauling a U-Haul trailer, I always wonder, but it's part of a American lore. Is that what you call it? American.
I have I've got a rather long and fairly steady association with U-Haul. Sometimes as a solo artist, but sometimes as a party.
You get a discount?
I think they're going to put my face on one of their trailers. Certain size trailer.
Buck Morgan uses it.
Okay, well, this is since I'm up here. I wrote this song for my uncle who was up here when he turned 90. And now I'm singing it as somebody who lives in Oklahoma. So that's a little different for me. It sounds a little similar to a song that was on the rock stations back in the 70s. Completely unintentional. Big wheels keep turning, carry me home to see my kin, singing songs about the Southwest. I miss Oklahoma once again, think it's sin. Well, Rogers and Hart sang about her. They put Oklahoma on Broadway. It's good to be a guest leaseholder. Get those checks. I heard Uncle Jack say that today. He says it every day. Sweet home, Oklahoma, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home, Oklahoma. Lord, I'm coming back to you. You can't stay sad in Oklahoma. So here's a couple of things you ought to do. Find a Latimer County woman. Listen to this, Harry. And get her to sit on a back pew with you. That'll do. Oh, sweet home, Oklahoma, where the skies skies are so blue. Sweet home, Oklahoma. Lord, I'm coming back to you. Now here I come. Technical difficulties. Back to solid ground. Near Robbers Cave, they got the Morgans. Hey, I'm a Morgan. Now those three girls know what to do. Feeling down, maybe in some trouble. One of them will take care of you. She'll know exactly what to do. Sweet home, Oklahoma, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home, Oklahoma. Lord, I'm coming back to you. Okay, that's me and the Skinnards, Leonard Skinnard. But you got to be pretty old to date back to the 70s, I suppose.
You know, Barb is going to jump on me now because you did a cover song.
It's a co-write. It's not a cover.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm calling it anyway.
A co-write, okay.
Hey, Buck, you may want to move your headphone wire behind your guitar neck.
I was thinking about that.
There you go.
Okie dokie. Thank you, doctor. Doctor's orders.
Hey, doctors, they like to tell you what to do, but
I'll tell you what. Let's see here. I got time for one or two more, Harry. What do you think?
Yeah, a couple more at least. Yeah, I think you got a little bit of a late start. You're the last one, so we can go right up to the mark, and then we can have an encore.
Okay.
You can do an encore, yeah.
We'll see what we do here. Okay. I'm going to write, Harry mentioned this last time I was on that I need to be writing songs. Some of these songs involve people that I'm separated from. Actually, I'm separated from this one from the breathing and the non-breathing.
Yeah. How many are you separated from?
I'm separated twice. As far as the numbers of people I'm separated from, that was tough. She had 5 sisters and a brother. So that was a pretty big family.
So if you don't say the name, then they won't know who you're talking about for sure.
I want to hear the doctor's advice on that one, Harry. I don't know if I trust that or not. This is my former father-in-law. Little kids, you scared that time we were on the ship. Who you looking at? You said in your hard twang. Toddler in his mother's arms tightened up his grip. But later by the pool he'd wave and call your name. Phone call call this morning, said you were in the ICU. Something about your heart, wasn't much that we could do. I know what I believe in. There's no need for us to go there. Still in caring times like these, that's when I miss prayer. A slip, a fall, a panicked call. The distance always extreme. Seasons change, spring turns to fall. The leaves no longer green. Young men smiling in a photograph lies somewhere thinking about his epitaph. Muted voices from across the room. Hospital smells and stale perfume. I know what I believe in. There's no need for us to go there. Still in caring times like these, that's when I miss prayer. Phone call this morning, said you were in the ICU. Something about your heart, wasn't much that we could do. Young man smiling in a photograph lies somewhere thinking about his epitaph. Young man smiling in a photograph.
I like that. What happened?
Thank you.
Have you done Jimmy?
I have not done Jimmy yet.
Encore.
Is it encore time?
It's encore time, yeah.
I miss a lot of folks in Dallas. I had a nice little jam I was going to every Sunday. I didn't make it every Sunday, but they were doing it every Sunday. Late one Sunday, our jam leader told me the story about one of his former members. Guy's name was Jimmy Beavers. You can look him up. He inspired this song. The Reverend Jimmy Weaver was a true believer, drank iced tea at the bar, gave praise to his Redeemer. He said with his guitar, which I longed for from afar, his eyes found mine like some kind of Christian radar. The guitar made me bolder, a blonde Gibson with round shoulders. Jimmy said, look away and pray you grow older. But Jimmy loved to sing the gospel He lived to praise the Lord, kept a pistol in his pocket, a Bible in his beat-up Ford. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved trouble even more. Well, Reverend Jimmy was a wheeler. He'd bail out a sex dealer, then take him to church to meet the precious healer. He was a bondsman and a preacher. To his son, he was a teacher. As for the girl, he'd do anything to reach her. Well, she had troubles she couldn't outrun. Doings that needed undone. She needed him now. Jimmy came and brought his gun. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel. He lived to praise the Lord. He kept a pistol in his pocket, a Bible in his beat-up Ford. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved trouble even more. But Jimmy was brokenhearted to learn he was the target. Squeeze the trigger, forgive, but never forget. Squeezing that trigger's just something you'll never forget. And now it's way past time for morning. He offers blessings to the warden in his hands. He holds a Bible. It's not the good book you and I know. 'Cause Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved trouble even more. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel, but his life was just too blue. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Now Jimmy loved Jesus, but Jimmy loved troublesome too. Oh, Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Now, Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Whoa, Jimmy loved Jesus. Whoa, Jimmy loved Jesus. Yeah, Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Happy New Year.
Happy. Let's put it on gallery view here. Okay. Well, 3 out of 4 is left. I couldn't think of a better way to start off the new year than with all you guys. Thank y'all
Somebody
for
should
coming.
have sang Joe Milton's COVID Blues for TK.
Yeah.
She's got the COVID blues.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with her. I sent her 2 or 3 messages. I couldn't get any reply. And finally, I got through to her mother, and she said, well, I've been trying to get back to you, but I couldn't get through. She said she came down. She's got COVID real bad. TK Brown. So let's pray for
real
her.
bad.
Yeah.
Ugh, don't like to hear that.
Well, she's a young gal. She's young and healthy, so she'll probably come through it. So
yeah, I hope so.
Thank you guys very much. And this, I guess we're going to put this one in the can. And so, thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it. And
Thank y'all. Y'all sounded good.
Oh, it was fun.
Thank you.
Today. It was fun today. I hope we had a crowd. If not, we'll get a good video out of this.
You wait. We're going viral somehow.
One of these days, yeah. But probably one of us will have to die or something before that'll happen. But
Suicide online.
Speaking of that, Dan Reeves died.
Oh, that's news I didn't know.
I just heard it today. He had complications from dementia or something like that. 77.
Oh, Harry. It happens.
Yeah, that's scary.
Happens a lot every day.
Yeah, scary. Well, anyway, God bless and thank you. And all you folks out there on Facebook, thank y'all very much. And if y'all push that little red button, this whole thing will be over and we'll put it in the can.
All right. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy
We'll see
New
ya.
Year. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Where's the red button?
I don't know. You may not
There it
have a red
is.
button. You got a button there somewhere. Go flush it down the commode.
I'm going to go flush it. Good to hear you, Harry. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Adios, folks. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.